Hi everybody! Thanks for joining us for our in-home workout with minimal equipment. All we're going to need today is a pole. Hopefully you'll have a Swiffer mop at home that needs a little bit more use. So we're going to be using this. You can use the Pilates dowel for certain movements for the posture work, but it won't be tall enough for the balance work. So we want to be able to have something, you know, at least chest height so that you can get a little bit of that balancing in. Other than that, we're going to need some towels. So if you don't have any gliders at home, towels will work just fine. These are a little bit large. You might be better off with just a smaller hand towel. But 2 of those, or your gliders if you're going to be on carpet. But this workout is meant to show you can use hard floors, home, and towels to replace the glider. Other than that, maybe just a mat, or if you don't have a yoga mat at home, you can use a large towel. We're going to be laying down at the last segment today. So go ahead and grab what you need, and we're going to start standing up using just the pole. I lied the pole and the towel, but only one towel to start, okay? So mine's a little bit thick. You might want to make it a thinner towel so your foot is actually closer to contact with the floor, but that's up to you. It's a personal preference thing. I'm going to have us starting facing this direction. So we're going to plant that pole right up in front of you. This is for your posture, okay? And then your right toes, we're going to go ahead and extend them behind you and just try out the sliding of the back leg and the sliding to pull it back in. Inhale to take it away. Exhale to pull it back in. From here, we're going to add a bend of the front knee. So essentially, we're just doing a lunge, right? The back leg, though, is going to stay straight, okay? So if it wants to be here, take a little time, open up that right hip flexor, maybe press long through your arms to reset the spine so you're stacked up over your pelvis, ideally, and go ahead and exhale to lift back up. Inhale, taking it away, hinging at the front knee. Exhale, squeezing back up. Inhale, take it away. Exhale, slide it up. We got 5 more. Inhale away. Exhale to lift. For 4, tummy tight, everything pulls upright and in. 3. And here's 2. And here's 1. Okay, I lied. Not just the pole. You also need the sliding towel, but just one to start. So go ahead and line yourself up in whatever direction you feel comfortable with. I'm going to show you the side view. The towel is going on the floor slightly behind you. And you're going to take your toes, your front toes are going to line up right to this pole up in front of you. And then your back toes, which for me is my right foot, I'll slide here so you see the feet, is going to be still in line with the hips, okay? So you're not going in or outside of the sit bones here, okay? So lengthen out the elbows to keep your posture and tall. Pull up and in from the core to keep that upper torso stacked up over your pelvis, and just test out that slider, okay? See how it moves for you. Readjust if you need to. Both legs straight. Inhale, taking it back. Exhale, bringing it in. And again, if you need to reposition, now's the time to do it. We're just warming it up. I want you to feel a slight stretch in your back hip flexor. Like I said, for me, it's the right leg going back. So the right hip flexor stretches, open it up, close it in. 2 more. And lift. Inhale it away. And exhale to lift. From there, we're going to bend at the front knee. So as you hinge the front knee, the right knee goes back straight. It's just sliding. And then you're going to squeeze to come on up. We got 8 of those. Inhale, take it down. Exhale to lift. The last 6. Inhale away. Exhale, pull up and in for 5. 4. Take a peek at your front knee. Make sure it's staying stacked over the ankle. 3. 2. Take it up for 1, but then take it all the way back. And this time, I'm going to let you bend that back knee. And pulse it down for 10. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and squeeze to come on up. This next one we're going to do without the towel or glider behind you. So just go and sweep that to the side. Same leg as back. You're going to lunge it. This time both knees bend, 90-degree angles, torso stays stacked. And as you exhale, again, you might need to bring this a little closer. As you exhale, you're going to lift up, find your balance, hold your core and up at the top. Again, inhale away, exhale to lift. 6 more. And 5. And 4. Down for 3. Here's 2. And here's 1. This time we take it back and we're pulsing the back knee. So trying to find a challenging point for your front leg where the leg hovers almost parallel to the ground. Keep that there, extend your back knee and bend it. The heel is off the floor. I don't know if you can see my heel. Heel's propped up, and then as you extend, you're trying to reach that heel down, stretch it out on the hip flexor. Inhale, bend, exhale, extend. 8 more. And 7. Here's 6. Or 5. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Lift. Very nice. We're going to the balance of this side, okay? So it's still your left leg in front, the right leg behind. This time you're going to use this bar to hinge forward. So if you don't have a platform on the bottom of your mat or your pole, like mine, this may not work out for you. So you can try it without a pole, or maybe just your hands on a countertop or a table. Okay, but if you have the Swiffer mop, you're going to hinge forward. As the mop goes forward, your leg reaches back. Inhale, slide it forward, trying to come parallel. And exhale to lift it up. And again, inhale, reach. And exhale to lift. See how this hamstring's doing? We're trying to stretch it out a little bit on the way down. It's really tight like mine is today. That's a lot of work. And exhale up. Inhale forward. Exhale to lift. Inhale forward. And exhale up. Inhale through. Exhale to lift. Last 2. Exhale up. And the last one, we're going to hold it there. Take it on forward. Reach long through your back leg, and you're going to just do a little tiny pull under. Use your core, and then inhale to stretch it back, find length. Exhale under, just 8. And 7. Under, and reach. 6. For 5, you can keep that standing leg a little bit soft, especially if you've had knee trouble in the past. Really great for the stabilization. Reach, pull under, and reach it long. Hold this one, and abs tight to pull it back in. Very nice. And we're going to do the other side. So go and grab a drink if you need it. To the next side. I moved the table because I just realized my pants are the same color as the table. So hopefully now you can see my knee a little bit better. So we're just balancing out here again. We're going to just get used to the slide and the pull together. Okay? Making sure you have that control on the way back and you have the control on the way up. Mindful of this hip, because as you pull in, you don't want to come so close together it hikes your hip up. See how my towel is, you know, a good inch thick? If I come all the way together, it's going to pull my hip up higher than the left, okay? And I'm on the wrong leg, excuse me. Hopefully you warmed up the right leg. So I am now right foot forward, left foot back, and we're going to go with that lunge with the back leg sliding, okay? So again, make sure your feet are pointed forward. Inhale, take it back. Front knee bends, back knee stays long. Exhale, lift. Inhale, take it back. And exhale to lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, come together. And again, we're going for 8. So let's balance it out. Tummy tight, squeeze that back glute. Make sure your knees are tracking forward. and out side to side for 3 and 2. Last one, we take it back and we pulse. So from here, you're going to bend and pulse it up. For 6 more. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and squeeze. Come on up. Take your glider to the side. This time we're going to lunge up to balance, okay? So again, you may have to bring this in closer for that to help you with the balance. Inhale, take the left leg back, torso tall, lunge it, and lift to balance. And remember that lift comes from your center. So you pull up and in, and then you inhale, take it back. Exhale, lift. Final 5. And 4. For 3, 2, and 1. Take it away. This time it is about the back knee. Front leg stays sturdy, ideally parallel to the floor. Bend the back knee, and then exhale, extend it. Stretch that heel down to the floor. Inhale, bend. Exhale, extend. Reach. And we have 6 to go. So bend and extend for 5. Reaching up, back heel for 4. 3, 2, and 1. Pull it up. Rest it down. Still with this right leg in front. And we're going into the balancing stick. Okay, so our arms are nice and long. This time I took it a little bit further away. This is the one we're gonna kind of teeter-totter front to back. Play with it. Try with just keeping yourself in one long line. So from your head down to your heel is all one straight line, ideally. This front knee can bend a little bit, but make sure it's a static bend and it's not bending as you go forward. Inhale, take it away. And exhale, lift. If you have a tighter side, this one will be more challenging over there. Inhale, away. Really reach. Exhale, lift. Let's go for 4 more. Inhale, reach. Exhale, lift. And find that balance. Find something to stare at. Very good. And for 2, reach, 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 reach. Lift it. And last one. Lengthen and hold. If you can, find the balance. It might take a few tries. Once you're balanced, wherever that is, pull the back knee under. Inhale away. And exhale under. Use the belly to pull it under. Use the leg to stabilize. Inhale, reach, reach, reach. Last 4. Inhale, lengthen. And for 3. And for 2. And the last one, really lengthen, really reach. Find that balance. And come on up. Nice job. We're gonna be moving down to the ground. So go ahead and bring both towels and your mat, lay it out flat, and we'll continue on. Okay, the last portion of our standing work today is going to be done with the pole and the towel again, but this time we're going to be doing more of the inner thigh plie squat. But first I want to go over a little bit of posture work with the pole. So if you lengthen out your arms, and we're in this position here with our hands held, let me spin this around. It's not just a loose grip up there. I want you to activate your shoulder blades and pull them, squeeze them down and in. Should be that serratus anterior right here, under here. And if you pull that muscle kind of down and back, all right, it's gonna give you the posture that we all kind of hope we have all the time, but we lose it. So if you're holding this, each time we lift and lower the bar, I want you to feel that squeeze into your back muscles there, okay? So that they're not protruding forward, they're not hiked up by your ears, they're down and back, okay? So you should feel a little bit of a shoulder adjustment there, a little awakening And that's where I want you to be as we're working the legs, okay? We won't be doing that the whole time, but be mindful of that. So go ahead and come back to your towel, starting with the post upright here. We're gonna start in a V shape where feet are turned out, and making sure right now you're gonna be left foot on to your slider here, okay? And again, we're gonna just warm it up like we did with the lunge, okay? So get the arms nice and long, keeping the torso nice and tall. Inhale, just bending the left leg, slide out through the right. And then exhale, squeeze to the top, but not any closer than here, right? We don't want this hip hiking higher than the other hip. Inhale, taking it away. And exhale to squeeze it together. Lift tall through your center. Inhale away. And exhale to lift. Mindful to not go so far out that you can't get back up, right? Adding in the arms, okay? Remember that posture squeeze that we talked about? Kind of lock those shoulders down and in. And we're gonna inhale, take it away, keep the shoulders engaged. Exhale, come up. Pull that bar apart at the top. Inhale, lower down. Exhale the lift. Inhale the lower down. Exhale the lift. Final 5. Make sure you're squeezing that tush on the way up. On 4. And for 3. And 2. Last 1. Good. Take those arms behind. If you need to, widen the arms if it's making your neck feel really tight, okay? Again, this is a posture move here, so it's meant to keep you upright. If it's not doing that, please let me know. This is a held posture in your left leg. The right leg is gonna sweep front, and it's gonna sweep behind, okay? Make sure that bent knee is somewhere comfortable where it feels stable, okay? So the point here is we're sliding around with this long leg over here on the right. The left knee should feel sturdy. So if you need to slow it down, please do. Or if you need to come up a little, it can be just a little micro bend of the knee, okay? Let's go for 4. Inhale, take it back. And for 3, still turned out in that foot. Both feet are turned out where your toes are reaching for the walls. 2. And 1, squeeze back. And squeeze front, and then lift to lengthen. Very nice. Last one on this side. Go ahead and bend, or excuse me, extend out, bending both knees, and then you're gonna squeeze up. Lengthen out, bend both knees, and squeeze it up. Find length, hold that foot steady as you come on down, and then squeeze everything up to the center. 5 more. Inhale, taking it down. Exhale, lifting back up. And for 4. Sorry, I went a little faster on that one. Try to keep them separate if you can. 3. And 2. Squeeze on up. Last one, slide, lower, and lift to center. And you can do something different with your arms. If you feel more comfortable keeping it here, totally worthwhile to do so. Okay, we're just gonna balance you out on the other side. So sweep that towel across or your glider. Find that V position of the feet. And remember, they maintain the V position all throughout as you wax on and wax off. Sturdy in the pelvis though, not like to wait for my dog to settle there. So here we are, moving on to the other side. Left foot propped up on the towel. I think I might have missed you up on the right and left on the other side. So don't listen to me right and left, just follow with what you see. Trying to mirror you here. Again, you can stay upright throughout the entire segment. You do not have to move the bar to the different stands if you're more comfortable here, especially if this is a new movement for you. But I'm gonna give the option to add that posture where we lock the shoulders down in it. So locking the shoulder, hold it sturdy as you slide it away. And possibly you might need a wider stance in your hands here. This is making your neck tight, right? The shoulder should stay down. Inhale, take it away. Exhale to lift. Inhale away. Exhale to lift. And you can tell when you go too far, right? It kind of feels like a jerk back up. I want it to feel nice and smooth, like you have that control all the way throughout. And 4, to lift. For 3, come all the way up. And 2, to lift. And last 1, to lift. Bringing it back. Again, widen the hands if you need to. I don't want you to feel it's in your neck. We're coming down to a bent position. Again, the long leg sweeps front and it sweeps back. Inhale and exhale, sweep it back. Sturdy through your bent knee. If you need to come up a little higher, go ahead and take that option. But squeeze in and squeeze back. For 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take it out to come on up. Very nice. Lengthen those arms back and front. So again, you don't have to be all the way touching in your feet to start this one. This one is the one we're going to go straight out, lengthen, and then go ahead and bend the knees and squeeze everything back up. Good. Inhale, straight out, then bend, and then squeeze to come back center. And inhale to find length. Exhale to deepen that squat. And inhale back up. Good. Do whatever breath you're comfortable with. Okay, if my breath doesn't work for you, do whatever you need to do. Just keep breathing. Inhale, find length, separating the slide from the bend, and then squeeze everything back up together. We have 2 more. If I miscounted, you'll let me know later. Squeeze it back to center. Last one, lengthen to bend. Exhale, squeeze it all back up together. Very nice.